Time travel stories always think too big. Oh, I'm gonna go back in time and erase the dinosaurs. Oh, I'm gonna go back in time and kill Hitler. Or even, I'm gonna go back in time to like last month and I'm gonna win the lottery and I'm gonna be a millionaire. That's boring. I like to tell small stories on interesting scales, and so my fascination with time travel would be more immediate and localized. Here's what I would do if I could time travel. I would pick out one of my peripheral friends, not one of my best friends that I've known for years and years, someone that I know relatively recently, that I met like maybe within the last year. I'd find out where they were born and I would go back in time to their early formative years. I would wait for an opportune moment to sneak into the house and write on one of their favorite toys the word cabbage. Okay, now bear with me. Kid's not going to know why that's there or even really ask why it's there. He might not even be able to read properly yet. But it'll be there, it'll be on one of his favourite toys, and he might keep playing with that toy for years to come. Fast forward a few years, he's starting school. He buys all his stationery for the beginning of term. He buys a new pencil case. I wait for the opportune moment to write cabbage on his pencil case. He notices it, but he maybe thinks, oh, that's just a common word, somebody's graffitied on my pencil case. Maybe he gets upset because he really liked the pencil case and he ends up trying to find the person responsible. Maybe he gets in an argument with someone that he thinks wrote cabbage on his pencil case and I've caused a fight to happen. But that's fine, it's still a small incident, and after a few weeks or months it's going to be forgotten. Fast forward again, I make another secret visit while he's a teenager. Maybe he has a crush on a girl he likes. He finally works up the courage to ask her out on a date. He takes her to see a movie. He walks her home. She gives him a Valentine's Day card, but instructs him not to open it until he gets home. He skips and jogs and runs all the way home because he's excited to open his Valentine's Day card from his first crush. He opens the envelope, he pulls out the card, he opens the card, it says cabbage. Now what does he do? It's still not enough for him to connect dots and think that something sinister is going on, but maybe he gets upset with the girl for seemingly poking fun at him. He gave her his teenage heart and she gave him a joke card. What is the deal? And that's awkward. How do you broach that subject the next day at school? Hey, did you know that Valentine's Day card that you gave me? Did you write the word cabbage in it, but like not sign your name or like put a heart or anything? That's going to cause some very strange conversations, and obviously she's not going to know about it. And maybe this becomes a story, a rumor about this kid. He's that guy who got the Valentine's Day cards mixed up and got one that says cabbage in it. Ha 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 ha. Maybe he gets a nickname for a few weeks. Maybe people start calling him Cabbage. Depends how much of a gossip the girl is. Let's fast forward again to, say, sixth form college. He makes friends with his English teacher because they're such an inspiration to him. The English teacher lends him one of his favourite books of all time to look after and to enjoy as much as he did when he was his age. He gets home eager to read it from cover to cover in one night. He opens the front and on the first page is written the word cabbage. At this point you can only really guess the kind of connections he's building with this word, the kind of ideas he's getting in his head about these vague, cloudy instances throughout his life where this word has popped up for no reason. How much would someone really think about it and connect up these isolated incidents throughout their lives? Would it even occur to him that there is something going on, or would it still only be an isolated and individual occurrence? Skip forward a couple of years, he's going to university and he moves into his first student accommodation. It's small and cramped, but it's nice, it's clean. He puts down his bags and he gets out his laptop, and on the desk he notices, scratched into the surface, the word cabbage. Maybe it happens a few more times at university. It's written inside a library book. He gets an essay back, and underneath the mark, the word cabbage is written there, like the teacher did it. It's unnerving, it's unsettling, but who do you talk to? How do you talk about the fact that the word cabbage is being written on things that you are near and own? At this point, it becomes nearly impossible for me to imagine the psychology of a person who has seen the word cabbage crop up randomly throughout their lives. How has this affected him? On what scale has it affected him? It would be fascinating. Skip forward another year or two, he's at one of his local pubs with some friends. They have invited some of their friends from university that he doesn't know, and he's excited to meet some new people. One of those new people is me. I enjoy meeting new people, and I introduce myself to the room, and I buy some drinks. As the evening goes on, everyone gets a bit more relaxed and breaks off into little conversations. I'm left sitting opposite this man. I reach into my pocket and pull out a small moleskin notepad and a ballpoint pen. I click it down, I flick open to a random blank page, and I write one word. I slide it across the table to him. That word is cabbage.